YouTube is happening. It's Thursday, January 23rd, and we're going to talk about some college basketball. We have, how many games do we have? Let's just scroll through this list real quick. It's not that many. It's not like a Saturday game schedule, but let me look at the schedule real quick. It is 60, is it 60 games? Ooh, 61 games. Yep. Now, let's be honest, most of these aren't good games. So, but we'll show every single game that we can, obviously, and break them down. Do a little recap of yesterday, 4-6. What can you do? It was going to be 5-5, but somehow the over under went to overtime that I had an under in, and it ended at 150. So, sometimes you laugh. What can you do? So, whatever. So that's sports. Some days you're going to win, some days you're going to lose. But if you want the plays every day, or if you want access to the spreadsheets that we do every single day, so you can do your research on your own, all you got to do, go to the HQ. Simple as that. Easy peasy. So that's enough. We have 60 games. We need to get on the ball. So let's go ahead and get to that first game right now. Okay, we got 61 games. We got to buckle in. So you can see the first one's Coastal and Georgia Southern. So let's pop over to the sheet. Now, if you're new here, which most of you aren't, we kind of just roll through each game and discuss each one, looking at the sheet and looking at things and seeing whatever. If I miss something like a key injury or something noteworthy, put it in the comments. Let us know. Not just me know, let everybody know, because there's a lot of games here. I can't keep up with everything. So, but we're going to move on to here. So we're looking for advantages. We look at the odds. We try to see if we can find some value. So the first one, this game, first thing I see is their defense is better. That's Georgia Southern. That's a push. That is Coastal from 3 all day. Both teams are below average in 3-point. Green is great. Red is bad, obviously. Yellow is above average. Orange is below average. Simple as that, right? So that's what we go with. So Coastal's good from 3. Georgia Southern's good defending the 2, and we got 2 pushes. Nothing I really care about. It's Gasso by 6.5. Not my thing. Next, moving to Louisiana and Texas State. Wow, that is some terrible 2-point offense. So that is Texas State for sure. That's defense. And then you're really good at threes, but they're really good at stopping the three. So those two cancel out. Yeah, nothing there for us. So what we're looking for when I say I'm looking at these things, I'm looking for 3 to 4 advantages. So like, for example, here versus this, their offense versus their defense, right? 46 is, they're the 46th best team in the country currently. That's what it does. They're the 357th team in the country in the last 3 games shooting twos. That's just what they are. They're terrible. They're one of the bottom 10 teams in the country. That's a big advantage for Texas State. I want 3 of those. I want this advantage. I want them to have an offensive advantage versus their defense. I want them to have a 3-point advantage versus their defense, and then vice versa. So see how it works out? I want at least 3 advantages before I consider a game. Same for overs and unders. So if we get 2 unders, like here, you can see this is under. This is under. We also want 2 more unders to consider an underplay or an over. There you go. So this game doesn't have it, so let's move on. Bill and Mary. See, these 2 push. These 2 numbers are close. That is advantage William and Mary. That is advantage William and Mary. See, we got 3 advantages for William and Mary here. They're favored by 6.5. That makes sense. It checks out. The efficiencies are about the same. Nothing really stands out there, but they can shoot threes really good. They're a top 100 in the nation, so that's really good. In the last 3 games at 38.6%. They are below average at defending the 3. They're giving up 36%, which isn't good. They're great at shooting 2s. They're miserable at defending the 2. So I like Bill and Mary by 6.5. We're going to take that. WNM and M. There we go. Minus 6.5. We'll take it. I'm doing it. I don't care. Moving on to UMass Lowell. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. Oh, it's Maine. Man, I'm 0-3 betting Maine this year. I bet them like the first 3 games, and they didn't cover any of them. And then I gave a long break, and here we are again. Oh, Maine. See, that is a push. That's Maine all day. That right there. That is a push, and that is Maine all day. Maine's really good, but Maine's gonna be favored by 15, aren't they? It's gonna be something crazy like 15. I know it is. Maine. Come on, ain't that many games. Show me. How many games are at the same time today? Fine. Maine. +4 Maine? Okay, hold up. We're talking now. Look, see, we got... Okay, the efficiencies are good. The numbers are good. They're good. They're just good at everything in the last 3 games. I'm taking Maine +4. If they lose, then hey, whatever. You lose, you lose. What can you do? So we're taking Maine +4. I'm 0-3 betting this year. Just noteworthy. Just remember that. So just sometimes the numbers don't work out. They just don't. Maine might be one of those examples, but hey, look how bad UMass is. UMass Lowell cannot shoot. They're just terrible. 41% from 2. We got team, they're shooting 43% from three. Like, come on, they shoot threes better than UMass shoots layups. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Albany versus UMBC, the dog fight, little dog battle. See, if you squint your eyes, you see orange and yellow. You see a lot of orange and yellow, which means to tell you there's no big advantages. We have no green on the entire screen except the very bottom down here. Not good enough for us. Next, we need advantages, clear-cut advantages, and that don't do it for us. Bella Marine and FGCU Dunk City, and that is, oh my God, that is an advantage. Bella Marine is the second worst two-point defense in the country at 67.6%. My God, I could go out there and score 20 points. I mean, I'm 6'4", but I don't know about that right now. I'd probably die. Too much running. They're giving up 60. They're shooting 64. They're giving up 60. Yeah, that is a massive. And then they shoot below average and they can't defend that. Give me FGCU, please. Give me a good number. Good number. Give me a good number. 11.5. Ah, see, I don't take double-digit road favorites. Not in college. No, sir. I mean, that is. I'm tempted to take it. I am. So that is such a big advantage. So is that one, and that's an advantage. It's 4 for FGCU. Oh my, I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. We're breaking the rules. FGCU minus 11.5. This should be like a 20-point spread. What are we doing here? Bella Marine's so bad, so bad. Niagara versus Marist. Marist is the number 1 2-point defense in the country. Did you know that? Now you do. See, that is a push. They're 26 at shooting. They're number 1, so that is a hell of a matchup. Then the 3-pointers, we just won't talk about it. So there's nothing really standing out for us. Next. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the ranked game. Memphis versus Wichita State. That's a fun little matchup. Let's see. That is Memphis advantage. That is a Wichita advantage. So both defense advantages. That's a push. That's a push. So there's nothing there for us. I'm sure the line's probably close. It's probably Memphis by a good bit, I'm guessing, if I had to guess. Memphis. Control F. Can't spell. 13 from Memphis. Okay. I mean, they're at home. It makes sense. They only make 5 threes a game. That's it. Ooh, that's terrible. But they are the number 1 team in the country at getting their points inside the arc. They don't care about threes. They care about twos. And that's what Wichita State does. But Memphis is pretty decent at guarding that. So, oh no, I'm not taking it. Not enough for us. New Hampshire is up next versus Bryant. Think of Bryant's numbers. Man, a lot of green. Okay, that's Bryant. That's a push. That's Bryant. That's New Hampshire. So it looks good, but then New Hampshire's good enough too where it kind of cancels out. So not enough for us to jump on it. We need at least 3 solid advantages. At least 3. Ideally 4, but 3 is what you want before you even consider it. So Vermont is up next. It gets NJIT, and that's a push. That is Vermont. That is NJIT. That is, oh, I broke it. That is Vermont. So nothing there for us. We only have 2. And we can go faster because you kind of see what the pattern is now, right? Okay, good. So that is Marshall. That is push. That is Marshall. That is Marshall. So we got 3 Marshalls on the road. Now, if I get a short line for Marshall, we might consider it. So Marsh, 5.5. I could, let's see. They're above average in shooting. They're about to be in the red when it comes to 3. So that's a good little matchup for Marshall. This is a great matchup defensively. That isn't the best. That is Georgia State's kind of matchup. And then here, so and then the efficiencies, they're above average offensively. They're great defensively, and they're just kind of, I'll take Marshall. I'll rock with it. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. If anything, can I find it on my list? There it is. Marsh. Okay, the next game up supposed to be Southern Miss and Troy, but I just found out that the game has been moved to Monday. This Troy Southern Miss game, so that one's off the schedule because of the weather, most likely. So we have that. So from Georgia State, we're going to Charleston. Yeah, let's go to Charleston against UNC Wilmington. That is Wilmington, Charleston. So nothing there for us. Moving on to Stony Brook versus Campbell Soup. That is the Camels. That is the Camels. That is defense and defense. So nothing there for us. Let's see. We got Towson up next. Towson. It's NCAT&T. Towson. Nothing, but they're not strong. It's a lot of orange and yellow, but nothing there for us. Hofstra is up next. Those 2 push. That, yeah, 4 pushes. 4 pushes is hard to get. And the fact that we got that, crazy. That should be a good game. Let's see. From there, Hofstra. Northeastern's up next. Northeastern versus Drexel. See, that is Northeastern, that is Northeastern, that is Northeastern, that is Drexel. So we got 3 Northeasterns, 1 Drexel. Man, that defense is roof, roof. But we'll still look at it. If it's Northeastern at home by anything decent, we'll take it. We'll see what it is. 2.5. I can rock with 2.5 because they shoot very well from 2. They don't shoot well at all from either, and they shoot well. Yeah, I'll take Northeastern. I'm down for some NE minus 2.5. Yep, we'll take that. Moving on. Elon is up next versus Monmouth. That is a push. That is Elon. That is Monmouth. That is Elon. So nothing, not enough. No, nothing qualifies. From Elon, we're going to Queens against North Florida. And North Florida is a fun team because they're high in scoring. They're the number 1 3-point team in the country. They make 17 threes a game. They get 57% of their points. Their whole team, the whole points, not just made field goals, points from outside the arc. But Queens has really good 3-point defense, so I'm a little concerned for North Florida. They shut that shit down. That's like the only thing they do good is not let you shoot threes, but I mean, we'll see. Queens, what's the spread? I'm very curious. It's 4.5 for Queens, and it is 168.5 is the over under. They are terrible defensively, and they like to go a lot of shots up. So they're really good defensively. Okay, that is on a defensive 3-point battle versus, man, that's a fun game. I'm gonna be a fun game to watch. All right, but I'm not taking it. No, nothing there for us. North Bama versus Lipscomb. A lot of L's, there's a lot of green too. My God. Okay, so that's Lipscomb. It's 4 strong leans of Lipscomb, but then it's all against above averages. So not the best, but we'll see what the line is. 2.5 on the road. Do we want to mess with that? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The numbers are all leaning there. Above average. Ooh, number 2 and 3s. Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's do it. PS minus 2.5. It's a pick 'em. The numbers are leaning that way. Basically, I'm down. 2.5's a pick 'em in college because whatever. We'll take it. Let's see what else we have. From there, we're going West Georgia versus Jacksonville, and Jackson was clearly better. Yep, Jacksonville. It's 4 Jacksonvilles. All right. Jacksonville, not Jacksonville State. The other one, the Jacksonville Dolphins, because yes, I think of Jacksonville when I think of Dolphins. 9.5. That makes sense. That makes sense because they're going to struggle to score, and they are the 7th worst team at threes, and you're really good at threes. Jacksonville minus 9.5. I'm down. I'm down. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's keep stacking up these random games. I don't care. Sometimes the little games are like the easier ones because they don't put much effort into these on the line makers. They had line makers like, ain't nobody gonna bet this game. Psst, okay, everybody's gonna focus on that Memphis game later. Yeah, and all of a sudden they lose that one. But let me clear my list a little bit real quick. Now I keep on scrolling. Who texted me? Yeah, I'm good there. Okay, from West Georgia, where are we going? Eastern Kentucky. There it is. That's a lot of red, a lot of orange. Let's see. Okay, that is Eastern Kentucky. That is Stetson, and that's a push. That's all we need to see. Don't need nothing else there. Chattanooga is facing Samford. Double defense, number 2 in 3-point shooting at 52.7. Damn, they're good. That is crazy. 13 threes a game for 5th. They're 124. They're above average defending, but I don't know. Let's look. Chat. Defense. Yeah, and it's Chattanooga 1.5. I lean Chattanooga, but I'm not going to take it. Siena is facing St. Mary's, and we can see what they're up to. That is a push. That is Mount St. Mary's, and these 2 push. Nothing good for us there. St. Peter's against Metamac. Defense is the name of that 2-point game. They can't play. They can't shoot. St. Peter's just isn't good this year. Yeah, they're just not good. It's the bottom 2 are pushes. Is pretty easy to see. Ryder. Where's Ryder? There it is. Nope, we'll do this one though. Oh, Canisius versus Sacred Heart. We'll do them first. Canisius, that's a push. There's nothing good for it. Now let's go Ryder. Yep, against Iona. Man, Ryder is not good from 2 in the last 3 games. Oof. Defense, 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 defense. We can go under in this game if we wanted to. If we wanted to. We don't really want to go unders, but man, sometimes you have to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to. 136 is our line. Let's see what we have. So 60 plus 60, 64 plus 60 is obviously 124.7. That's the bottom of our range. High is going to be 135, which is this. The line's 136, which is just slightly above this. So if we want to go to under, we have a whole average we can mess with. So I'm going to take the under 136.5 in this game. It's going to be a little bit of a sweat, but we're going to do it. Under 136.5. Yep, we're going to take it. We follow the numbers. Don't put much thought into it. It's nice. Makes it easy. So we did. Now we're on Manhattan versus Fairfield Inn and Suites, and Fairfield is just terrible from 2. They just not good. Push Manhattan. Technically 3 Manhattans, but nothing really good about it. I don't think. Manhattan. 4.5. Their defense is bad too. The efficiencies are all orange too. I don't like that. No. La Tech. There you go. La Tech against Western Kentucky. Double defense there, and then that is a push. Yeah, no, nothing there. Let's move on. Central Arkansas. We just roll through each one, and eventually we're gonna find something good. Central Arkansas versus Austin, PA. Both teams are garbage shooting 2s, and you can't see. You're good defending 2s. You're not. So this is a Austin P. Austin. 70 versus 338. Ooh, and man, okay. So both teams are going to shoot a bunch of 3s. They're number 2 at making 3s at 13.3. It ain't no 17 now, is it? I didn't think so. That's how big the gap is for North Florida. North Florida shooting making 17 a game, and they're number 1. Wow, I can't touch that now. Crazy. Where are we going? Where are we going from Central Arkansas? We're going Sam Houston. Sam Houston is Middle Tennessee, who is, man, look at all the green. Yep. The worst 2-point shooting team in the country is Sam Houston. They're making 34.7% of their 2s, but 39% of their 3s. How are you better at 3s and 2s? That is hilarious. Like you literally better off backing up to shoot a 3 than making a layup. It's just what? You're good at shooting 3s though. Let's see. That's all day Middle Tennessee. That defense is there. That is okay. That's double defense in the Middle Tennessee. I'm going to we're gonna pass. We're not. Abilene Christian, Tarleton defense. Tarleton double defense. Nah, that's not enough. I need 4 unders if I'm taking the under, like we have in the Iona Rider one. That's 4 unders. I'll do that. 3's not enough. Nah, I just don't care. I hate taking unders, but sometimes you got to. I know. UT Arlington is up next against Seattle. Oh, double defense. That is Seattle. That's a push. And then, my God, the 3-point line is disgusting. Ugh. Nasty. Get off my screen. North Dakota versus, wow. They're giving up 101. They're the number 1. They're the worst defensive team in the country. South Dakota is giving up 101.3 points a game, and they're scoring 91. What's the total over and under this game? What is that? South Dak 176. Between these two, I'm just going to initially jump on the over because look, the defense is terrible here. The defense is terrible here. I don't care about the offensive numbers. I'm taking the over. We're taking it. I don't care. I'm just going to do it. This is South Dakota versus North Dakota. I just realized it was the state battle. We're going over 176. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Why not? Look at the numbers. They're so bad. Oh my God. Terrible. Garbage defense is what it is. Garbage. Let's keep it moving. My God. What the hell? Kansas City, the team that beat teams by 100 to start the year. Number 1 in the country shooting 2s is South Dakota State. KC, you're going to have a hard day today. Let me tell you right now, buddy. Yeah, that is going to be a rough day because not only are they number 1 at making it, they shoot the number 2 amount of number of 3s. They don't really care. Well, they're pretty balanced, but they're good at everything. San Diego State by 5.5. Let me take that too. Yep. SDST minus 5.5. Thank you very much. Moving on. Rough day. Oral Roberts is here. Let's see. Oral, Denver, Oral. I'm not betting a 5-13 team. You crazy? I probably already have, but I just okay. Let's look. Let's not hate on a team because of record. Oral. Oral. What's your spread? 5.5. No, this is. I mean, yeah, you're above average here. They're terrible at this, but they don't get many points from this. They get points from here clearly, and you suck at defending it. So no, no, not today, not today. Omaha versus St. Thomas. Let's see, that's St. Thomas. That's Omaha, and they're both really good at threes. And you're good at stopping it. You are not. So that would be Omaha if you want to go side, but it's not enough for me to want to jump on it. Southern Utah versus Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon, push. Grand Canyon, not enough. No, I don't, not enough there. Nothing's really screaming, take me. Oh, we got a ranked team coming up. Hey, Illinois playing later. Sweet. Let's see, that was Southern Utah. We're going to Tennessee State. Give me a real school, please. All these little baby schools. Push, Tennessee State, push. Nope, 2 pushes is not enough. SIU Edwardsville for Southern Indiana is Edwardsville. Yeah. Defense, push. No, God, no. Hell no. Lindenwood is playing SEMO, Southeast Missouri State. That is Lindenwood. That is a push, and that is SEMO. Not enough. From there, we got a ranked matchup finally. Oh, Illinois, Maryland. Thank you. A good school, a good name, big school, big program. Let's think about this one. Those both lean defense. And Illinois, why can't you shoot threes? What are you doing recently? That's terrible. But they can't stop threes either, so that kind of cancels out. That leans Illinois. That's not enough. This is too close of a game. Man, I was hoping to have a good play. Shameful. Instead, I got to stick with Idaho and Northern Colorado. Yay. Let's see. Colorado all day. That's a push. Colorado, that's 2. Not enough. Moving on to eastern of the Washingtons. It's Northern Arizona. Northern Arizona. Eastern Washington all day. And kind of a push that's less than 50. So, nope. Let's see. From there, we're going Arkansas State. Nope, we already did Idaho. We want Arkansas State. Thank you. Against App State, Appy Valley. Defense is the name of the top 2, and that's a push, and that's a defense. So 3 App States and a push. No. Not for a road team. Not for a road team. I just can't. It's not feeling it. It's not staying out. UC Davis versus Hawaii. Hawaii's the number 2 team shooting. Wow. Tied for 2. I think we've already seen a number 2, but they're tied at 66.3. That's crazy high. And they're number 2 defending it. That's a hell of a matchup. Other than that, the rest of it's garbage. That's just what it is. It's just trash. We're going St. Mary's against San Francisco. Push. That is, their strengths are going up against their strengths, their weaknesses against their weaknesses. Number 1 in offensive efficiency is St. Mary's. Did you know that? Number 11 defensively. San Fran's there. I ain't touching it. That's a good game. That's a good matchup. It's a good little battle. Eastern Illinois versus Moorhead. Neither team can shoot 2. That's a lot of M's in a row. That's a whole lot of M's. Defense, push, defense. Hell no, I'm not taking that. There's too much defense. I can't do it. I'm not taking 16 unders again. I'm not doing it. Let's see. Now we're going to New Mexico State. I can deal with New Mexico State. Kennesaw. Push, Kennesaw. Ugh. Ew, look at the worst 3-point shooting team in the country is Kennesaw at 18.4%. It's like that meme of that dude that keeps just shooting up threes and is missing terribly. That's what this is. Oh, it's so bad. And they're facing the number 18 defense. Oh, that's why they stay inside the arc. That's where they belong. Don't step back there. It doesn't work out for you. Ugh, disgusting. Ugh, chills. UTEP, Jack State. That's push. Next. That's 2 pushes next. We ain't got time for this. That's nonsense is what that is. Oregon State versus Pepperdine. That is Oregon State. That's Oregon State. That's a push. So close. Sac State versus Idaho State. Lean Sac State, lean Idaho State, and then some garbage at threes. I don't no. I need some balance out there, and we're not getting it. Portland versus Weber. That is Weber State all day. That is a push. That is Portland State. Nothing there for us. UC San Diego in Santa Barbara. That is Santa Barbara. That is so 2 Santa Barbaras and then two San Diegos and 2 Santa Barbaras. They're decent from inside. They're decent outside. Doesn't help us any. This doesn't. Good game probably, but nothing we care about. We want blowouts. We want advantages here. We're going to put on my list. Cal State Fullerton's up next against Cal State Bakersfield. Trash versus trash. Awesome versus trash. Yep. That's about what that game is. UC Riverside versus UC Irvine. Irvine's way better at 17-2, clearly. Irvine. Pushing Irvine. How much is Irvine favored by? Irvine. 6.5. Not bad. Not bad. I don't like it. I don't like taking these UC games. There's so many of these little UC schools, and it's like, then we got Long Beach versus Cal State Northridge, which they're in the same category. Northridge, Long Beach. Like I said, we got Northridge. No. I kind of like just passing over these games. They're kind of like just, And then there's a lot of orange here. There's some red, no green sprinkled in for this one. Nothing there. Pacific has been nothing since Olowokandi was the number one pick in the draft. That was the last time Pacific was anything. And other than that, they're nothing. Santa Clara versus Wazoo. Man, that's a nice little right there. Double offense, pretty nice. Defense, okay. It's offense. Defense. Man, there's 3 Santa Claras actually. What? Did we take Santa Clara? That's a weird one. Santa Clara's -4.5. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, I'm not touching that. No, I can't take Santa Clara over Washington State. That feels weird. Washington State's in a conference of 2, a power conference. Cal Baptist, and that's a push. And there you go. I'm not doing any of these games down here. All right, to the back here. We did all 61 games. You saw the sheet for every game. You can't say I didn't show you, except for one. So we did 60 games, actually. Okay, we didn't do the Troy game because Troy is pushed to Monday. So tomorrow's schedule, let's bring it up. I can fit it in one screen. That's it. That's a small slate. That's a baby slate. We have some bigger schools planned, but we have only Marquette's the only ranked team. So I'll try to make a video. We'll see. But other than that, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. If you want the plays typed out for you, or if you want the sheets, you know by now, all you got to do is go over to the HQ and join. Simple as that. Other than that, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday for some more college basketball. Peace.